Okay, so I may be a little bit late with this, but better late than never, right? So, what I think I'm gonna do is last week kind of got away from me, and I want to do a recap of last week, although there really wasn't much that happened. And then I want to do a recap of the month of August because it is officially September. So, that's what we're gonna do in today's video. So, going back, I guess it was week 4. I think it was week 4 because I've officially been on this journey for a month. Starting with, was it the Monday, August 25th? Honestly, I don't remember what I had for lunch. I know that I didn't work out that day. For dinner, I did a turkey pot pie healthy choice steamer bowl. It was actually really good. I added a cup of mashed potatoes to it and jellied cranberries as well. It was so good. Like, I would re-eat that again. And it was quick, it was easy. Definitely going to build that into my rotation for when I need like a quick, easy meal. For Tuesday, August 26th, I had dinner. It was a burrito bowl, the chicken burrito bowl that I got from Costco, and I made nachos out of them. So I had some Tostitos, and then I did get a workout on this day, a workout, I'm gonna call it. It was just a walk, but I ended up hopping on my treadmill and watching the beginning of season 2. Is it With Love, Megan? It's Meghan Markle's show on Netflix. So I watched some of that, got steps in, and that was basically Tuesday. Wednesday, August 27th, I worked from the office. I went for a garage walk. It was a beautiful day. It was absolutely beautiful. The weather, it was cooling down. So even though it's the end of the summer, it was actually like fake fall, and it was a beautiful day. So I made sure to get my steps in during the workday. And for lunch, I had planned on having my veggie chicken bowl that I make with soy sauce, but I ended up, my work had surprise treats. They had nachos and they had pita and hummus. So I got a little bit of both of those. I ended up not eating the pitas and hummus, but I did have the nachos. For dinner that night, I did a chicken tikka masala with jasmine rice and mini naan. This is one of my favorite meals. It's a prepared food from Costco. It's just like in a package. You heat it up. It's so easy and it's so good. And it's really filling. So I love that. I have it in my fridge literally right now. But that's what I had on Wednesday. On Thursday, August 28th, I worked from home. I made a mini charcuterie board. It was actually a little sad looking, but it had crackers, beef jerky, string cheese, and I think that was it. Oh, and a dark chocolate peanut butter cup. I got those at Costco as well, and I bought them because they have way less sugar than typical peanut butter cups. So I wanted to give them a try. They're actually really good. So I will be repurchasing those for a little, like when you just need a little sweet treat. Friday, August 29th, we had sushi for dinner, celebrating, the end of the month or the last Friday of the month. And I spent the night studying. I am studying to become a level 7, level 8 USAG gymnastics judge. And so I did competitive gymnastics for years. And you'd think that I would remember a lot of the material, but there are definitely things that I need to relearn. And there's a lot that, goes into it. So I've been spending some time studying for that, preparing. There's no test date or anything like that. I'm just learning at this point and dusting off the memories. But so I enjoyed the sushi, spent the night studying. And it's a nice way, I think, to become a judge is a nice way to get back to the sport that I loved. So I also tried that day a peach green tea lemonade at Starbucks, and it was really good. I'll definitely be repurchasing it in the future. Saturday, August 30th, my husband and I did a mini kind of end of the summer crab fest, and we had some steamed crab legs and corn on the cob. I haven't had corn on the cob in years, but it was really good. And the crab we just like heat up in the oven, and then, I mean, My husband doesn't love crab legs as much as I do because he says that it's a lot of work for like a little bit of crab meat. He is probably right, but I enjoy it, and we used to have it every Christmas Eve growing up as a kid, so it's very nostalgic to me, and I just love crab legs. Then on Sunday, August 31st, the last day of the month, we had caramelized onion chicken burgers. We had like a little barbecue, just him and I, with chicken burgers and lettuce, tomato, onion, and then extra corn on the cob. It was delicious. It was very, very good. It was so, I haven't had like a burger in a very long time. So that was an excellent choice. And that is kind of that last week in food. For workouts, I did like garage walks and then I did walk on the treadmill. But other than that, I really didn't do anything. Like I didn't do any fitness classes or anything like that. So a little bit of a bummer there, but I am happy to say that I did weigh in, and I actually just weighed in today, and I weighed in at 165.7. So I guess now let's go into kind of the month overall review to see how I did in the month of August. And it's hard to believe that we have been on this journey for a month already. It has definitely been slow going. It is definitely my fault that it is slow going. And I really just need to like kick things into gear. But I was doing a lot of this as kind of an experiment. So we kicked off this journey way back with the first video, and I believe I laid out kind of my goals. And my goals were basically three things. I wanted to achieve 10,000 steps a day. I wanted to log my meals, and I wanted to achieve 100 ounces of water per day. So breaking those down for the steps, I made it to 10,000 steps 16 out of 31 of the days in August. I don't know what percentage that breaks down to, but overall for 31 days at 10,000 steps per day, that's 310,000 steps. Now, I had some days where I hit 10,000, I had some days where I was under, I had some days where I was 20,000. So in total, I walked 274,466 steps according to my Fitbit data. I don't think that that's bad. I think that that's really good. I think that there's definitely room for improvement since I didn't hit the 10,000 steps every day. That is a goal that I'm going to be carrying over to the month of September, definitely trying to hit that 10,000 mark. Obviously, I can't say whether or not that would have made meaningful difference for my weight loss, only because I didn't do it. If I hit for 31 days my step goal, then I'd be able to say it's not enough to actually lose weight. Just doing that and nothing else. But we'll see. We'll see what happens next month. Food logging, I definitely need to improve. I think I did pretty well. I logged 21 out of 31 days. So I actually did better food logging than I did with achieving my step goal, but there's still room for improvement. Some of the days I didn't log like the full day. I only logged either dinner or lunch, or like I only logged part of it. So it's not a full like record of what I was eating. So definitely carrying that over to the month of September, continue to food log more consistently, and food log the whole day. For water intake, I was shooting for that 100 ounces. I know a gallon is, I believe, 128 ounces. Some days I hit that, and other days I was nowhere near it. Going off of my app, which is from like my water bottles, because it measures for you every time you put it down. It senses like how much water you drank. I made my goal of 100 ounces of water 9 days out of 31. I think that that's wrong. I think that there are multiple days where, because I do one water bottle on my way into the office. I do a 40-ounce tumbler once I'm in the office for the morning. Then I do another 40-ounce tumbler refill for the afternoon. And then I do another water bottle on my way home. That alone puts me at 40, 80, 100, 120. I know that I did that so many times last month. So I think what happened was the water bottle logs automatically, but I didn't always manually add the 40-ounce tumbler consumption of water. So I think that's messing with the numbers. So for the month of September, I want to be better about making sure I am logging the water that isn't captured from my water bottles. And the problem is I also drink, there's another tumbler I have here at the house, and it doesn't automatically track, but I know I drink out of that at least every day. So that's water that doesn't get tracked, unless I input it manually, which I am obviously not doing. So I need to get better at that, but I think that there's definitely room for improvement, and we're still committed. We're still doing this journey. We are moving forward, and we will see how September goes. I will say this, looking back, so I started the month of August. I weighed in on August 2nd at 166.8 pounds. And I weighed in this morning, being September 2nd, so exactly 1 month apart, 165.7. So I'll take it. That is a 1 pound loss. I would love for it to have been more, but that, I mean, okay, that's fine. We're going in the right direction. We are going down. So I will take it. I'm hoping that I see more progress in September. We continue to see the scale drop weight. And I also did measurements for this month, being September. So my neck measured 13.09 inches. My chest measured 41.28. My right arm was 12.59. My left arm was 12.67, which is interesting. I'm shocked that this is bigger than my right because I'm right side dominant. My waist was 34.39. My hips, 42.44. Like ab area, 39.67. My right thigh, 22.21. My left thigh, 21.31. So those are my measurements as of today, September 2nd. And we will see how that changes over the next month. Hopefully it does. But again, I have to put in the work. So some lessons learned. I definitely need to be more consistent with working out. I definitely need to be more consistent with tracking my meals and my water intake. I will say this was a surprising lesson that I learned. The days that I'm in the office, that I work from the office, I find that it is easier to meet my goals, period, end of story. I log my food, I get my water intake, I get my steps, and I just have better days, which is really surprising because like I hate working in the office. I prefer to work from home, but I guess that makes sense. Does anyone else who has like this hybrid schedule, do you find you stick to a routine better when you are in the office than when you're at home? Because at home, I'll go through like the whole day and I'll have 1,000 steps. But if I'm in the office, especially if I do my garage walk or like a walk at lunch, I don't leave without having 5,000 steps minimum. And I log my food because I'm sitting there eating it, by myself because I don't take a lunch break. Like I just continue to work because I find that that's easiest and I don't like to waste time. So I just eat at my desk and, continue to respond to emails, continue to do the work that needs to be done. So it's easier for me to log. The water, because I have it broken down by like, I drink this in the car, I drink this during the morning, I drink this in the afternoon, I drink this in the car. It's so much easier. And then at the end of the day, usually I only need like another 3,000 steps, which isn't that long on the treadmill or, if I take my dog for a walk or something like that. It's so much easier to get. So that is a surprising lesson that I learned, that I am more likely to hit my goals if I am working from the office and not from home. That being said, I do have my walking pad. So I just need to have a little bit more commitment to like squeezing that in during the day and using my standing desk and working but getting steps in. So I'm going to try and pay more attention to that, be a bit more mindful, and then also continue to make better choices. There were a few days where there were treats and I said no to the treats and I was very pleased with that. There are other days where I definitely had treats and I didn't need them. But, this is a process. So that is the recap. Gonna leave it there and then I'm gonna go ahead and start the, first week of September vlog.